I think there's a level of accountability when you're a true entrepreneur where most people, especially in today's age, are very comfortable blaming others, parents, government, bosses. I mean, the worst entrepreneurs blame their customers. They're like,
people don't get us.
I'm like, no, it's your job to do that. Like, they just might find your new bagel cranberry juice concoction not delicious. So accountability is huge. I think work ethic, it's just real talk. I think a lot of people talk about wanting to be an entrepreneur because they see you can travel a lot. They think it's easy. It's harder. Like 9 to 5 doesn't exist. Stress tolerance. I think most people don't have the stomach for it. Like one of the great things about working for someone else is you can turn off. Like, I don't know, like it's Monday morning. Like I can tell you right now, my yesterday was not chill. I was thinking about 700 things that I need to attack and are a problem. So I don't think people have the stomach for it. I also think that for a lot of entrepreneurs, a differentiation is just sheer creative talent, meaning it requires ideas. Like you have to have ideas, you have to innovate, you have to adjust. So I think a lot. I mean, I don't think most people realize that almost everybody fails in their entrepreneurial venture.
Yep.
And I think it got cool in the last 15 years. Shit, I was a part of it becoming cool. And I benefited from it being cool. But I've been pretty consistent with my content of like, this shit's hard. And what's fun about that is when you're a true bred entrepreneur, even the way you delivered that, like for me, like I was like, yeah, like I like the losing.
Sure.
But for a lot of people, this, after the first failed magazine, they go back to corporate life.
They go back. Yep, it's the soft, cushy, spot.
I think there's a level of true humility that can't be seen in real entrepreneurs.
I think you're right.
Right? I think there's an ability to be judged. I think there's almost a respect for, I'm talking true entrepreneurs. I feel like true entrepreneurs respect the game. So when they're getting beat up, they're like, well, I deserve it.
That's right.
And so I think that those are the things that stand out, brother. So that's not been it. I think it's been a general focus on perspective. I think for me, my ritual is really around gratitude, in a real way. Like I've recently, multiple people, friends, family, are doing something similar. Like they have a gratitude journal or they set an alarm to practice gratitude. Gratitude has become something I think people rightfully have realized has a lot of value and that I don't think comes natural to most people.
Yeah, so, wow, that's huge.
Yeah, so for me, a journal's great, an alarm is great, but like for me, I practice it pretty continuously. I would say what's basically happening in my body daily, my routine is, even yesterday when I bring up all the things that I was thinking about that I'm concerned about, I'm processing, and then after about 25 minutes, if that's daunting, because it can be, as you know, thinking through what you're quote unquote worried about, pretty consistently, I'm almost, I've got a good analogy. I'm doing like a slow drip? You know when you get like a needle in you? Yeah, I feel like I'm slow dripping gratitude 24/7.
Okay.
That's my actual process of deal. To me, it's not meditation, it's not vacationing. I do focus on sleep very heavily. I think that's one misnomer about me. People see me very hyper, go, crush, go attack, right? But that's me talking about how you play on the field. That's what I'm doing in my 12 hours. But
I love that.
but I'm a 7-8 hour sleep guy.